All right, hey everybody, welcome back to another one. It's finally warming up here in Wisconsin, so I can, this is a project I've been meaning to do for a while. I'm sure you noticed in my last video when I was making the Damascus how much Anvil bounce or rock or jump or whatever you want to call it I had. And that's because my Anvil is secured to the top of this stump using nothing but these bolts and washers. There's not a whole lot holding it in place. So I'm going to fix that. I'm going to show you guys how I'm going to fix that. I've got heavy duty construction adhesive. So that is going to go down into the bolt holes. I'm going to fill those in partially at least with this. And that will hopefully lock those into place. And then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take hanger's tape or hanger strap, plumber's strap, whatever you want to call it. And I'm going to go from over here around the base of the anvil to over here. And then I'll do the same thing. I'll start over here and come around this way over here. And then under the horn, I'm actually going to nail the strip to the top of the stump as well. And that should give us a lot of pressure, a lot of downward pressure to hold this thing in place. So the reason I waited for it to warm up a bit was because I wanted to make sure that my glue would set. And when it's really cold, this stuff can sometimes not set perfectly. This glue gun sucks. My good one is at my office right now. And there's some borax and some ash and stuff in there. Some scale. And honestly, I'm not going to get too fussed over that. Because honestly, it's just going to act in there like filler, like wood, like a filler would for concrete. So, okay. Here's one. See what I mean? See how like it just, I don't know, it's not grabbing or something, or the washers are bad. Anyway, so there. All right, so that's all that. Okay, pretty simple. And now we'll go ahead. Gotta find something to cut this with quick. So basically we're gonna go like this. And we're gonna nail it in place up here. And we'll bring that down over there. Okay. It's my cable box for my trap line, which is on my other channel. And we'll go ahead and we'll cut this like right about there. Should be fine. This part, I know it's gonna shock you how complicated it is. These are just regular 2-inch common nails. Oh, hopefully that doesn't end up in my truck tire. Oh, they're pretty shiny. You really do, for this to work, this has to be on here pretty tight. So, okay. Now, that's loose. We really don't want loose. So Well, this ain't perfect, but I should probably put it right in here too. That'd be a bit easier. Get one in right there. There we go. All right. Now we'll go ahead, strap this from the other way. Measure twice, count once, right? Okay. So, feels so much better already. There we go. Oh yeah, that's perfect. That ain't going anywhere. Nice. Let's see. I mean, that's not going anywhere. I mean, yeah. But that anvil's so much more rock solid. Okay, so the anvil is now nice and secured. The last thing we're gonna do is we're gonna put this cart pole on here so I can move this thing around. I think I'm actually probably gonna go on the back side of the anvil here. I'm gonna go on the back side for a couple of reasons, but basically because to get this thing rocked up, I normally have to pull on the anvil. But if I have this back here, I can just pull this. I should really get a second one for under here so I can do that. Maybe I'll do that on my way home from work. But anyway, the primary point of this project was to go ahead and get this secured, and that's not going, I mean, that's not going anywhere. Even just with the hanger strap, I probably didn't even need the glue, but this is what it is. It makes me feel a little better. That glue in there. So yeah, there we go. That is how I went about fixing my Jumpy anvil.